Well, it's my absolute pleasure to welcome both of you to CCI faculty here to talk about the Portsmouth Players. First of all, could you introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Sheila Elston. I'm playing the part of Norma Desmond, who is just a normal, everyday housewife at home, as you can see, in her Tesco outfit.
Get served first, I imagine. Yes.
A fading movie star, which I have worries that this could echo in real life, you know. But yeah, she was a silent movie star who obviously hasn't worked for years because the talkies came in and took over and she couldn't handle that. And she's a tad in her own world, shall we say,
yes.
and really believes her own publicity. She thinks she's wonderful, and that's perpetuated by her butler Max, as you will see if you come and see the show.
Yes, the Sunset Boulevard,
Yes.
And your good self. Introduce yourself
Hi,
to our
I'm
audience.
Stuart Warner. I play Joe Gillis, who is an unsuccessful writer on the back foot all the way through the piece. He can't really kind of establish himself at all. He's a relatively good writer, but there are thousands of others that are better. And that's basically it really for him. So he's just an unsuccessful writer who comes across Norma, who is as mad as a fish, as you can see, and basically sponges off her until the story turns on him. So that's basically my
We don't
character.
want to give too much away, do we?
No, I mean, the thing is,
Yes.
I think from my perspective, I knew it from the film Sunset
yes,
Boulevard, which
yes.
I absolutely love, and I love the characters in it. And for a show, could you maybe describe a little bit how they managed to translate from the original film into the stage and the techniques that are being used? It sounds fascinating.
I mean, the transition is made so much easier with the music. The music transports you there. I mean, certainly from the film, the 1950s Billy Wilder film, which is, like you say, iconic film noir. What they've done is that they've made the score very kind of thick, very grandiose. It's got a lot of
Rich.
gravitas. Yes,
Rich.
yes, absolutely.
Not thick,
it's
rich.
very
Not thick.
thick. No, that's just
just you.
That's just I was about to say that's just the musicians. But basically, it's a really kind of beefy score. And it's really evocative of the time.
You know, what sort of process about deciding which shows you're going to do? Is it like a sit down, oh, that one will be great, or how do you decide upon it?
Well, we've both been on committee at various stages, and it is a nightmare trying to find shows that you think the public would like to see, trying to find ones that are available, because they're not always released. And we were, I think, one of the first to get it for this area. And of course, a lot of people come up to us and say, oh, why don't you do such and such? We say, we can't because it's not available.
Yeah.
Les Mis is a particular favourite people want to see. So we have to look at A, what's available, B, we have to look at the cast size, because you know, we are members who pay subscriptions, so as such you have a right to expect that you can perhaps participate in at least one show a year.
Yeah.
So we have to look at the different shows and try and work out if we're going to do 2 major shows in the Kings, what size shows they're going to be, what profit we're likely to make, because although we are a charity, so we're non-profit making, but we do need to cover our costs and have a little bit left over, otherwise we can't put on the extravaganzas we do. Yes.
How much do you want to give away about how the show opens?
We can give that away, I guess,
Yeah.
because we don't necessarily say that follows through. But the show,
Different opening, isn't it?
it's a different opening.
Yeah.
It because it's through Joe's eyes.
Starts at the end.
It
and
starts
works
at the end and works its way
backwards.
back
Yeah.
to the beginning.
Yes.
But whatever the opening is, it's a bit of an unusual start that requires me to get in a pool.
That's all we'll say then.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what we'll say.
Which is
Don't
interesting.
expect
Yeah.
any 6-packs,
No,
girls.
no.
Oh, it's the
More like
turban.
it is.
Yeah.
It's done
Not a
it.
6-pack; it's more like a keg.
Keg, yeah. Oh, well, we can look forward to that. And then I think, just to wrap this up, I think we absolutely must have the sort of final line that Norma Desmond
right.
delivers. If you wouldn't mind
Which
delivering
camera?
it, which camera shall we deliver this
Number
to?
two?
Number two.
Number two,
A
right.
final, and thank you, thank you
you.
very much for
No,
coming
thank
and
you.
joining
Thanks.
us. And
That's
I
our
think the show
pleasure.
sounds amazing.
And of course,
Thank
we
you.
do know it's the 13th to the 17th of October, don't we? At the King's Theatre.
Now we do.
Number
King's
two.
Theatre.
Number 2.
Number 2, yes, please come to the King's, 13th to the 17th of October, and in which you'll see this iconic line being delivered, albeit slightly differently than this, but... And now, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.